This thing right now. Good morning, good morning. Let me pull this thing up right quick. I don't know what I did with it. I want to address something about what Miss Bad Body said, okay? Let me pull this up right quick. It's okay to have fun these YouTube, however the case may go, but sometimes we all need some type of guidance. Okay, that ain't nothing right there. That's weird. Okay. Bad Body been on her live. She said that we back on the spiritual advisor thing, y'all. Okay? So Bad Body was on her live. She was speaking about her spiritual advisor. In so much words to sum it up, people need to stop speaking about her because she's seen bad things happen to people. Well, Miss Bad Body, I've seen things happen to people too, and I'm not afraid of witchcraft. I'm not afraid of no root worker, no sorcerer, or anything out there. I'm not afraid of that stuff. But I'm here to tell you, Bad Body, because I can tell because you say you don't really deal with your family, however the case may go. I'm not getting into that. That's your personal business. But what I'm trying to tell you, Mrs. AKA Bad Body, when you read, and y'all, let me say this. I don't believe in them people, y'all. Don't get me wrong. This stuff that I'm speaking about right now, I've known this ever since I was 9 years old, y'all. Okay, I know it was evil. It just something in me can tell me when certain things is evil. Even if somebody come to my house, I know everything about you when you walk through my threshold of my door. Okay? So when Bad Body, when you made that live, you said out of your mouth, basically you get a lot of your confirmations from your spiritual advisor. Now, I said the other day, y'all, when I made that video, I did saw she was going to a spiritual advisor in one of my videos, right? But what I'm trying to tell Bad Body, when you go to these type people and you sit down with them, that's where your faith lies. First, let's get that out in the clear, okay? Anytime when you got your faith wrapped up in something, that means you are allowed them to have your life in the palm of their hand. So if you got chaos inside of your house, that chaos comes from you going to these people instead of you getting on your knees and pray. Have your faith in the Most High in spite of what the situation look like. That's why chaos is in your house. Don't you know these people will fix you up? Have you gone through turmoil in your house, looking like you busted, disgusted, look like everything ain't going right, waking up mad, going to sleep mad, seem like you ain't nothing hitting or sink, you can't keep money? These people will have you wrapped up to have you thinking somebody else is doing something. And I'm not going to be long, y'all, but I'm trying to tell Bad Body to leave that stuff alone. Listen, it's okay for me to sit here and laugh. And the reason why I jump on here when you say delusional, okay, when you call people delusional, I'm a reaction channel, these reaction channel, this and that. Let me tell you something. Like how you said boss, people make boss move. Yes, indeed, I do believe that. Time is very precious. My significant other say all the time, it's 24 hours in one day. Okay, time go real fast. I do believe that. But when you sitting here and you entertaining, you as worse the people you talking about. So if you're supposed to be a boss chick, why are you on here addressing people that you say are not boss chick like you? Now you sit here and you got your faith lies in a spiritual advisor, somebody who got your whole life in the palm of their hand. So anytime they ready to tap in to you, they can do so. When they ready to tap dance on your head, your back, and whatever, they can do so. But you got to grow out of that. You got to understand the ins and outs. That's why I tell people that just like somebody who love to do drugs. If you don't study to understand what drugs can do, you are screwed. The same thing with these spiritual advisors. If you don't understand the ins and outs, you ain't gonna be no bad chick no more, lady, if you keep on going. Because you know what? You're gonna be cut down like the green grass and you're gonna wither away. So that means it's only a matter of time when you keep tapping into these different people. And I'm pretty sure, and I was sitting here thinking long and hard on that. I said, I kind of feel sorry for you. And the reason why I feel sorry for you, I seen people who have got messed up real bad behind these type people. But when you done wrapped up into something, it's hard to let go. Okay, only time you see people let go of this type of stuff, y'all, trauma gotta happen. Something gotta happen for them to let go. And you know, I could have just been doing something else this morning, however the case may go, but that thing was weighing on me heavy. You better leave that mess alone. See, people like me who got good sense and understand that, I'm not afraid of that mess. Okay? I believe in the Most High. I'm not afraid of that because you can't do two things at one time. But when you sitting here telling people in so much where if they don't stop talking about you, this and that gonna happen to you, baby girl, they're gonna take you to put your finger on the right person, and it's night for you. It's over for you, in my opinion. See, you can't sit and say, you know what? My faith rely on spiritual advisor. Then you got people faith only relies on the Most High. Tell me how you think that's gonna go. Tell me how you think that's gonna go. You think your odd gonna outweigh the Most High? I don't think so, boo. I ain't never seen a day in my life of me living upon this earth. Honey girl, let me tell you something. I've been through some things too, and I'm not stupid, not by a long shot. Don't think I am. Don't think I am. Because sometimes you might say a little slick stuff out of your mouth. These delusional people, they crazy. There's something mental. They keep going on. I'm a reaction channel. I'm going to stop when I choose to stop. Okay? You're not my mama, no, you're not my daddy. Okay? And I tell people all the time, when I had to sit there and talk to older people, and I just been a kid, I didn't understand that stuff at that time. But now I do. Okay? Now I do. See, I can't let nobody hoodwink and bamboozle me and pimp me out. Oh, no, baby. No. Because once I feel a person out, I take it for what it is and I keep it moving. It is what it is. Everybody can't be attached to good people, okay? Don't get it twisted, honey. You know, you better leave them people alone because let me tell you another thing too. When you sitting here and you going to these people and you wonder why you going through highs, lows up in your house and y'all can't seem to get along and y'all bumping heads, you know why? Because you are tapping into something you're not supposed to be tapping into. When you going to these people, that's the reason why your house is in hell and high water. See, what you should have did was go in your closet inside your house to get on your knees and pray. Ain't your mama a pastor? Huh? Ain't you been raised, to do things in a more spiritual way? So why would you let your faith relies in these people? Evil fighting evil just because Mrs. Kuna do it. Oh, I got to go to somebody to protect myself. No, it doesn't work like that. See, I tell people all the time, when somebody trying to work against you, you got to work against them by getting on your knees and pray, because God override anything upon the face of this earth. So if your faith going to rely in evil because somebody doing evil, all y'all doing is fighting one another. And I tell people all the time, when you go to these type people, what's going to happen? Everybody who try to work on you before, that shield of protection that you have, and you go to these people, your covering going to be removed off of you. So that means every little attack been coming hand there, and everybody who been trying to get you before, it can touch you. That shield of protection is not going to be there no more when you dipping and dabbing in this type stuff. Some of y'all take this stuff for a game. This stuff is not a game. I seen people lose their kids. I seen women go to these type people, y'all, just to keep a man. Be thinking, okay, I'm going through hell in my household. I'm going through hell because somebody else doing it. Sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes the Most High allow you to go through things just to shake you and wake you up, to tell you what you're doing. Get on your knees and pray, because everything upon this earth not going to be given to us lightly. Some things we got to get on our knees and we got to pray. That's what wrong people today. They always want things now. I want it now. I don't like to go through this. I don't like to go. I go through something every day of my life. I'm going through something. I'm not going to sit and fault somebody, or just because of that I'm going. No, I understand how it go. Long as you living, you got breath in your body, you're going to go through different things upon this earth. That's how it is for all of us. Ain't nobody exempt from this type of stuff. I don't care if you're doing evil to good, you're going to go through it. You're going to face it, man. It's even going to get even worse. So when you see your mate get out of line, running to them people is not the way to go. It's not the way to go. See, you could have override any demonic that been attacking you by just getting on your knees and praying. I tell people that all the time. When you get on your knees and pray, even if you don't know how to pray, you can speak to the Most High on what you want. And if you're sincere in what you say, your words can be heard. If you wash your face, wash your feet, do what you got to do, and you go in your secret closet and begin to pray, not for everybody to hear you, but secretly, and you cleanse yourself and ask for forgiveness and wash away all your sins, possibility the Most High can hear you. See, we want things now. We want things now. I'm tired of going through this argument. My man got me going up and down right now. Every time I look, it's chaos each and everywhere, all through my house. Now, OJ been spiritual. I can only go by the things he said out of his mouth. So when you sit here and you take the man, which is supposed to be the leader of your household, to these type people, you know what you just did? You just opened up a new can of worm, honey. See, I tell people all the time, you know, it's good to have great things in life, but you got to sit and think for a minute before you walk through these people's door. See, when you take your man, you introduce your man, which is supposed to be your higher power upon this earth, your leader, your king. When you sit and you introduce your man to this type stuff, you already dumbed down your man. So that means any given time, because these spirits, when you go to these people, because I have to learn a lot, y'all. Don't get me right, to learn a lot. When you go to these people, there's spirits all around them, right? Some people who got eyes can see this stuff. So when you see that spirit in and out their body, something you probably can't see, and you sitting there with them, some of that spirit going back on with you. Now you wondering why you can't sleep. Now you wondering why you can't keep money. Why your man looking at you crazy. He don't even look the same in his face when I look at him the other day when he made that live. Yes, OJ didn't even look the same in his face. And the reason why I'm saying that, because I can understand that he was somewhat spiritual by the things that was coming out of his mouth. So if your mom's supposed to be a pastor, that you said, and what I heard, she's supposed to be a leader, and you said you was brought up into church, why would you sit there and entertain anything that's not of the Most High? Why would you sit there and even give that life? So everything was in that place when you sat down. Some of that stuff is in your house right now. Trust and believe me. And I seen people run out of their god doggone house, y'all. I mean, run out of their house scared as heck. Because they don't open up a can of worm. This lady told me years ago, y'all, this is no word of lie, y'all. I told the lady, don't do it. Don't go to these people. Sometimes you got to make people eat their own words. She sneaking went to the people, y'all. When she sneaking went to the people, y'all, no word of lie, the lady was crying. She called me. Somebody in my family, she called me. Said, girl, I heard a loud noise. I heard a loud noise. I heard it come through the window. It was a great loud noise, right? I said, well, you allowed the demon in your house. When you went to these people, you allow whatever they say, whatever they tell you at that time, it's something written in the inside where they at, it's going to follow you home. That's what you heard. It went inside. It probably was on the outside the whole time. But when you've been sleeping, you heard it was coming inside the house because you allow it. You open that door. You allow it to come in your life. Whatever it is in your life, you allow that to be part of it. See, when you see your mate sometime going crazy, looking at you mad and funny, you know why? Because you don't open up that door. See, everything we go through in life, it don't have anything to do with somebody doing to us. Because if we doing what is right and not underhanded, like going to these spiritual advisors, I don't care how much somebody trying to go here and there, some everywhere, it ain't gonna work. See, you can't go to these people and say you got a shield of protection around you. It doesn't work like that. See, I went to school, y'all. And when I sat in that class, y'all, I pay attention to a lot of stuff that being taught, right? Okay, we get into the biblical times. We get deep down into that stuff, right? But when you got people upon this earth, it's okay for us to joke around this internet, but we're going to be for real on today, y'all. It's okay to have fun on this internet, but when it come down to dibbing and dabbing in this stuff, y'all, do not do it. I promise. And I'm not telling you something just to tell you. You could do whatever you choose to do. I don't care. But I'm telling you, when you done introduce yourself to these type people, it's something you got to give back. That's something they're not going to tell you. They ain't going to tell you, oh, it's something you got to give back when you sit down with these type people. They're not going to tell you that. It could be death. It could be you losing one of your kids. It could be a car accident. I know this lady, y'all. Let me get back to the lady thing. This lady, y'all, was friends with another lady, right? The lady was dating a guy, right? So the guy and the lady ended up broken it off. And the other lady decided, which been her friend, she wanted to date the man. Who that? Oh, she wanted to date the man. To make the long story short, she decided to do that type stuff, go to these people because she wanted the man, however the case may go. And when she went to these people to get the man, oh, she had the man. Oh, yeah, she had him, but not that long. You know why I told her? I said, you need to go repent because I'm picking up that you went to these people. Oh, no, I don't go on people. You know, I went, no, you ain't got to lie to me. God see everything you do. You may lie to man, but you ain't going to lie to God. Make the long story short, y'all, anytime when you go to these people to get a man or wanting a man or anything in that nature, it's only a matter of time when that man going to turn on her. And that's what he did. He killed her. See, everything evil don't last long. That stuff is temporary. It's not going to last that long. You may get a temporarily fix at that time, but it's not going to last that long. So I tell people all the time, is it worth it? When you could go in your closet, which is your closet in your house, that's the proper way to do it. Not in front of everybody. And get on your knees and just cry out on what you want. You can kill anything that's in your house, any drama. If your atmosphere not even set right, you can kill it. You could just put spiritual things on real low inside your house to kill the atmosphere of anything bad in there. But as soon as you walk through your house door, you're supposed to say, Lord, put blessing upon this home. Let peace be upon this house. That's what you're supposed to do if you wasn't having peace in your house. I don't see no good coming out of it. I haven't known nobody today who dealt with that stuff and good came out of it. Trust and believe me, ain't no good came out of it, y'all. And some of them are dead and gone. I remember years ago when somebody put them little voodoo dolls in my porch. I called my pastor. Bishop came by. I said, Bishop, I was leaving at my house that morning, y'all. Let me tell you how evil people is. People is evil. Some say, don't you walk at your door. There's some bad stuff outside of your door. So I ain't even walk out, y'all. I just peep. I see the three little dolls on the porch. I said, no, I don't bother nobody. I don't keep company. I don't go out with nobody. I don't believe in jumping man to man. That's just me. I didn't believe in that stuff. So I said, well, who in the hell could have did something like this? Okay? It was an older lady, but I'm going to get to that in a few minutes. At the time, the person who I was dating, his grandmother did that, right? Y'all, I called my bishop. Bishop came by. I told Bishop on the phone what was going on. And he said, sister, I'm coming right now. You ain't got to stay no more. So when he came and anointed and stuff like that. And he said, are you afraid of it? I said, no, I'm not afraid of it. But I'm not going to sit and play with it neither. So Bishop said, you know what? Come on now. I need you to come on now. And I need you to walk all over it. So I walk all over the thing. And I began to laugh. So he said, yeah, laugh. That's what you need to do is laugh. But to make the long story short, you know we got power within ourselves to send back things which they are evil, right? If people who believe, not nobody going to a spiritual advisor. See, that's what I'm saying, bad body. When you sitting and you point your hand, that's where your faith lie. It doesn't work like that. You can't use the Most High and say, you know, you doing this is what's going to come to you. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. But those who have belief, you know, you got the power to change anything in the atmosphere. Even if somebody going through, you're supposed to have that power to help them out too, or anybody who in your surroundings, to change the atmosphere, right? Even if somebody come to you, y'all, I had people come to me, the lights got turned off, and you know, a certain light company ain't gonna turn it back on until you got the money. You can change these type situations. And I tell people all the time, y'all who sit in my chair, give me the money. I've just been joking. I said, give me the money. I can tell you everything you need to know, top to bottom, what you did yesterday, the day prior, what you're gonna do today. You can bless me with it. But anyway, I just been joking with them, but the telling the thing, I can do that for real. But anyway, y'all, Pastor Cam, he blessed it or whatnot. I walk all in, however the case may go. He said, sister, what you think about it? Because, you know, he wanted to know my opinion. I said, Pastor, whoever did this, it's going back to them, okay? Let me tell y'all something. That's why I tell people, when you entertain foolishness, foolishness is going to be. But when you sit and you put the Most High in front of anything somebody doing, trust and believe me, you're going to get confirmation. The same person who have did it tried to apologize, okay? I forgive you, but now it's up to the Most High what he going to do. I don't have that power to wish bad or anything to happen to. I don't have that kind of power. And if I did, that's considered witchcraft. Okay? So I'm not going to dib and dab. I got good sense. I may come on here and do videos, y'all, but I got good sense. That stuff come back. When you wish evil on people, it's going to come back. I don't care if it's going back to your kids or the person who you close to. It's going to come back to you. Trust and believe me. So bad body, I'm here to tell you on today, because I can see you don't have nobody to really talk to you, to give you confirmation on things, to give you a full understanding. Because the understanding that I have, everybody who in your circle who you communicate with don't get deep with you on certain things. They don't give you a full understanding, because I can tell, like how you say, boss chick make boss move. But when you sitting here entertaining things that you say that boss chicks don't do, that make you less of the people you talking about. So if Mrs. Cool now sitting there going to these people, oh, shame on her. It's only a matter of time when it's going to hit her front door. And I tell people all the time, when you don't see nothing happen right away, you're going to get it all at once. Trust and believe me. These two eyes right here, baby, I done seen it all since I've been little. I had to sleep with my mama till I became a grown woman, because I didn't understand the stuff I've been seeing, y'all. I didn't understand that. That's not normal. But when I see people come on here and act this type of way and thinking these spiritual advisors got power over the Most High, you is cracking crazy. I don't think so. Not what I seen with these going to fall on. I tell people, if you love your family or anybody who you close to, leave them people alone. Leave them alone, because all they doing is, these people are gifted, y'all. Gifted. I remember one Sunday, y'all, was going to Bible study to my sister church, right? Her husband is the apostle. And when I walked through the door, I probably been like 10 minutes late, y'all. Apostle said, and I don't like to be catch off guard, y'all. I really don't. So Apostle been like, oh, sister just walked through the door. I said, oh, Lord, sister, shoot, I got more hell in me probably than anybody. I'm just playing, y'all, you know, because I be cursing like a seahawks. So he said, sister, let me tell y'all how prophetic she is, but a lot of people don't know that, only a few within their church, right? So he said, sister, can you tell us what we were talking about probably an hour before you came here? I said, yes, sir. So I explained to him, y'all was talking about manifesting of cars. And so he said, sister, tell me what Melissa, let me pick somebody. Just tell me what Melissa was saying. Melissa went a BMW. That's what she was talking about. So everybody in the church is being, oh my God, I can't. So he said, sister, tell me what she said. So I say what I said. Oh my God, I did. We didn't know. I said, no. A lot of people don't know because I like to play. I like fun. I like to do this and do that. Me, I don't see myself doing that, y'all. That's just my opinion, okay? But anyway, but when you sit and you entertain these type people, it's something that's going to come out of it. Y'all know how many people I had to cut off that was so attached to me, y'all, and it hurted me so bad. I had to cut a lot of people off because they were so attached. And I tell people, ain't nothing greater than the Most High. I don't care whatever being walking upon this earth is no greater than the Most High. I tell people that all the time. So one day, hopefully, I get into and explain to y'all, the ins and out of me, being in my relationships to where me sitting home and God take me all the way out of town, y'all. That's why I say when I'm in a relationship with somebody, they gotta be right. I mean, right. I don't believe in cheating, y'all. I don't believe in having two men. I don't believe in that stuff, okay? Kudos to who do it. It's wrong if you're doing it. I don't believe in it, okay? Now, I had to pray that thing off, y'all. And this is no word of lie. I could be in my house. I don't care if you in Atlanta, Alabama, anywhere around this world you go. I'ma get in my car and I'ma know where you at. I promise you on everything. And I had to pray that thing away, y'all. And this is no word of lie. When I say I had to pray that thing away, because it used to scare the crap out of me. You hear me? It's to frighten me. Then I said a couple months ago, I prayed a thing. I said, Lord, please, I know it's been a couple years and I prayed away, but I need it back again. It's time. I need it to come back. Not saying anything around me in my life is going on. It's not about that. It's about the times we live in now. You better be attached to people with wisdom and understand. This internet thing is all good, y'all, but you better be attached to people who got wisdom and understanding on certain things, y'all, because you're going to be lost. I promise you're going to be lost because before that thing came upon this earth and affect a lot of people, y'all, I went on my Facebook page. People was laughing at me. I was telling them, I said about 2.5 years before that came, I was telling people, each time before something came, each time, people sit and laugh. I don't be joke. Anybody who know me, my family, I don't joke when it comes to stuff like this. Okay? When it comes to your life, when it comes to your life and something that I know going to hurt you, I'm very serious. I'm not going to sit and play with it. Playing time is over. I'm going to tell you what time it is, okay? Now, I'm going to say this and I'm going to let y'all go. Now, over there where Mrs. Ross, right? I've been on live the other night, y'all, and I delete the live for reasons, right? Even though ain't nothing bad was on the live, I just delete the live for reasons, right? Now, if I'm somewhat under YouTube's, only certain things I can say, only certain things I can do. So I had to delete the live, y'all, okay? All fun and games set aside. It's something I said on that live, and I just want to know in the comment box later, did anybody catch what I say during that live? Because a lot of things that I say, you got to kind of catch what I'm saying, okay? So I always say, like I was saying prior before, people who were so attached to me, y'all, like for real, I had to really let them go. And the reason why, because I believe that nobody should love you greater than the Most High. People will love you just because what you know, just because who you is, and they'll get attached to you. And that's not a good thing in my eye. That's not good, okay? That's just my opinion, is not good. Nobody's supposed to love something more than God. I don't care if it's your kids. You can't love that more than the Most High. And I'm not trying to be spiritual on y'all right now, but I'm here to tell Bad Body, don't do it no more. I'm not playing. I'm being serious with you right now. Leave them people alone. Get on your knees in your secret closet and begin to pray. Pray. That's all you need when you pray. And some people be thinking because prayer is not coming right away because you get on your knees. Trust and believe me. If you mean it from the bottom of your heart and you wash your face and you ask forgiveness before you go into prayer and wash your feet, Possibility, and I'm saying possibility, 'cause everything is by hope, okay? It's a possibility the Most High gonna hear you. Even if he don't hear you at that time, get on your knees again and keep doing it until he hear you. You don't have to go with these people. These people are just gifted people. We are just gifted people. But some people just use it for bad. They accept money for it. You can't accept money for this type of stuff. If you sit with these people and they're asking for your money, you paying them, get the heck away quick. Ain't nothing wrong with giving a donation. You can give a donation, but when you actually handing over money, that's against the Most High. You can't do that with your gift. You can't allow to accept money unless it's a gift. If somebody say, "Oh, I want to bless you with this gift," that's different. Okay? I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna go this time, y'all. And thank y'all for staying tuned in. For I see about 2 years, y'all, I used to buy my sister some high heels for 2 whole years. I couldn't understand it at first, and I prayed and asked the Most High, why am I buying my sister heels? Okay, my sister is a pastor, right? We are two different beings, right? I mean, two different beings. My sister would call me every day, sis, you got to get it together. You so prophetic, man. My husband always say you prophetic. I had other apostles say the same thing. Sis, please get it together. I see us doing this, doing that. I just don't see myself doing that, y'all, okay? Now, I used to buy my sister heels for a whole 2 years straight. Every time I go shopping, every week, y'all, this is no lie, every week, I buy a set of heels every week. But nobody never really understand the concept why I buy it. Not even her at the time, because I never told her why I've been buying it. The reason why I've been buying her heels every week if I go shopping, because every time I buy her something, I was getting blessed. It just seemed like the blessing to come back even more. I didn't even told her for a long time. I call her, sis, I got you a pair of heels. She'd be like, thank you, sis. You got me another pair of heels. I got so many heels in this house. It's ridiculous. I said, well, if somebody need it, go ahead and, give it to whoever in need, right? This is no word of lie, y'all. I had a girlfriend, right? We're not really close the way we used to, because like I say, I separate from a lot of people, y'all, for reasons. Because I gotta think sometime, and I just gotta see clear. I can't have nothing really fuzzy, because sometimes this stuff could be draining, okay? But anyway, I had a girlfriend. She used to come in my shop and be like, oh my God, let me rub my hands on you. And she used to always just rub her hand all over me. But I never understand why she used to do that, right? Because if been somebody else, I'd be like, heck no, get your freaking hand. Don't you touch me. Don't put your hand on me. I'm like that, y'all. I would not allow anybody to put their hands on me, and you shouldn't either. I don't care who it is. You do not allow people just to put hands on you. You got to be careful. But anyway, she used to do that for a while, y'all, until one particular day she came to my place of business, y'all. But to close up, I was closing up probably around 5 o'clock that day, y'all. I usually stay in it to midnight sometime. And she said, you know the reason why I come and I rub my hand on you sometime, and I'm just getting off work and I jump in my car and go. I said, no, I should wonder why I used to do it. She said, girl, for the longest, I don't know what it is. Every time I touch you and I want something, I get it. I said, you know what? You're not the only person who said that. I had other people that said the same thing, but I couldn't really understand why they used to do it. They like rub their hand, or I go inside a gas station, them little Indian. But the man said, please, let me get your hand. Let me get your hand. I said, hell no, you ain't no more. You already grabbed it the first time. You ain't get, He said, when I touch your hand, good things happen. Good things happen. I said, oh, really? Huh? Really? Huh, I sure want to see what it is. Just joking around, y'all, how the case may go. But Mrs. Bad Body, I'm here to tell you on today, leave that stuff alone. Because I don't want to tell you the outcome, because it make scared the hell out of you, okay? All I'm going to tell you, Bad Body, leave it alone. That's all I'm going to tell you. So y'all have a great day. Thank y'all for tuning in once again. And for Miss Barbara Page, I don't have sagging titties. I'm very small breasted. I have very small reasons, Miss Barbara, okay? Miss Barbara, stop coming on my page, Miss Barbara, okay? I don't have no breasts. I'm proud of my little breasts, Miss Barbara, okay? Listen, these little breasts right here look like a 16-year-old breast. Trust and believe me, Miss Barbara. So y'all, please have a nice day, and thanks for tuning in once again. Smash that like button, y'all. Share, share, share. And if you can't watch the ad, Blessings come back to you tenfold, okay?